Gary, probably not one of the games we're going to look back on at the end of the season as the most entertaining, but a point in the road, do you take it?
I think you take it. I think you're disappointed with the levels that we've reached so far this season, since we've come in. That you expect a little bit more, but you don't always get what you expect, do you? And you know, other teams are fighting for their lives. I thought the pitch was quite difficult to play quickly on. I thought the game was very, very physical, which you know Derby are going to do. You know, they're going to play the ball forward, they're going to get balls in your box, they're going to put you under pressure. So, and it was really up to us to settle the game down. I thought we started the game quite well, 15, 20 minutes away from home. Didn't allow them too much impetus early on in the game, and I thought we actually finished the game really well, with some moments where you felt as though we were probably the one that might nick the winner at all, and then probably Derby had the lion's share of the middle period. So yeah, there wasn't loads to get excited about. I think it was one of those games that lacked quality for both teams and lacked clear-cut chances for both teams.
What else do we need to do to turn that game into one that we win?
I think sometimes away from home it's a mentality. I think at home you tend to play with just a little bit more freedom in certain areas, you play with a bit more quality. Everybody works a little bit harder to get on the ball in forward areas, and you just seem to have that little extra spring about your game, and then when you come away from home maybe those movements become perhaps not quite as bright, and you know, you don't have as much of the ball, and maybe people play a little safer, and it's natural. But I think if you want to be a really good team, then they're the moments you have to just do a little bit more and work a little bit harder and show those quality moments. And you know, but it's not easy. It's easy to say it from the sideline, and you know, when boots are flying and the ball's bobbling around everywhere, and you know, everyone's trying to kick each other in the first 20 minutes, which it seemed to be. I thought we got embroiled into that type of game a little bit.
Is this all part of us trying to raise our base level to ensure that we're not happy coming to a place like this and just getting a point?
That's what I said to the players in there. I said, listen, you know, that's 11 games. We've lost one of those games to Burnley. But we can't start getting bogged down by, you know, an unbeaten game or a point on the road. Or, you know, I think we have to be more ambitious than that. I think we've set the bar more ambitiously than that. So that's what I said to the players afterwards. Listen, let's not be happy with that type of performance. You know, we need to make sure we do a little bit more come Saturday to play how we know we can play and how we know we have played so far this season.
But we are back at home on Saturday, and it's a place that has been really good to us of late. 4 wins in a row there, and I'm sure from a supporters' point of view there's a real excitement now of going to the Kassam. Is that something you share? Absolutely. Listen, we're picking points up. You know, we're becoming difficult to play against. We've shown at home that we can play with a real quality, which, you know, winning the first 4 games has showed that. So we've got to maintain it, and the hardest thing in this division is you don't want to drop off. You don't want to drop away from where you've been at, but there's going to be times where you get a couple of performances that aren't quite where you want them to be. That's the Championship. That's why it's such a tough league and such a competitive league, as you know, as we found earlier in the season. But certainly going back to the Kassam, you know, we've got to make sure that we're ready to put a much better performance in. Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.